Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we are buying stocks and we are adding assets to the portfolio. The account looks like it's up today just a little bit, 0.24%. For the week, we are down 1.48%. For the month, up 0.69%. And for the 1 year, we are up 2.96%, which is actually kind of crazy because we got assigned TSLL. That sucker dropped off a cliff, and we have rebounded back even though those shares are way down. So we love to see that. The growth is staying pretty stagnant, but the dividends are building up each and every single week. And slowly but surely, we keep buying more and more assets. We got a couple more paychecks that came in this week. We have some more paychecks coming in at the end of the month. I did see a declaration for SCHD's dividend, and we have some stocks to be buying. So let's go over it. Let's take a look, and let's build this dividend snowball up to $250 a month in pure passive dividend income. I always like to be transparent here. I'm just going to scroll through these. We've gone through them a little bit already this month. Just going to showcase all the dividends here. No fluff. We show where we're getting paid, how much we're getting paid, and where our dividends are coming in. And then we're going to buy some stocks. So we're going to raise our passive income by clicking a couple of buttons and slowly but surely building our dividend snowball. So a couple of came in. We got paid a little bit this week. I know O came in, Stag, Maine. YMAX came in just barely. That was 2 days ago at the $1.23. We love to see that. VYM is coming in today at $2.65. That is a newer position, so that will be a big increase for us there. PSEC coming in today as well at $2.80. SPHD coming in at $2.75, which I think went down just a little bit. So those are the dividends. We'll jump into the spreadsheet in a little bit, but for today, I want to buy some stocks. And I want to add to a couple of different stocks. So first and foremost, we are going to be buying some SCHD. We are currently at $3,700 of market value, 17% of the portfolio, up 8.28%. So we will be averaging up. But I love SCHD. It's a big core position to my account, and I want to continue to make sure I add to that at least at a minimum of monthly. So we will be adding to that. We now have 47.76 shares, and we continue building that bag. Another one I want to add to is going to be QQQY. Let me pull this up here. I think we are actually down on this position. Yeah, we're down a little bit on this position. The stock, we are down 7.61%. Obviously, we're down $20 there. Obviously, we've gotten a truckload of dividends. If we want to scroll down here, you can see just in that dividend, let's go dividends. Just between those first two dividends alone, that makes up for the loss we have in the stock. So we're really up overall if we include the dividends. But we are down on the stock, so I wanted to come in here and I wanted to buy my usual 25, add 1.52 shares to the account, and slowly build that position up a little bit more. So we bought $25 more. The last time we bought it was February 20th, so about a month ago. It was time to show it a little bit more love. So QQQY, another 25 into that. And then on the same note, IWMY, Defiance R2000. This is a new one we added to the account. We're down 4% on this position as of right now, only $254. So this is a newer position. We want to add 25 to it. So we're going to add 1.43 shares. We're going to slowly build that up. Last month we got paid, like $11 or so on this. Let me just double check. No, we got paid $15. So if we can keep raising that, that'd be awesome. I want to build out this position. Just in the interest rate environment, hopefully that the small caps will start getting some nice growth into 2020, end of 2024, 2025. So we're going to build this position up, and we want to add this one to the wheel. So that's $100 right there we just invested. I got two more, and this is going to go more along my crypto-related theme. We are big on BITO. The last week, we've had a nice pullback in Bitcoin, so we're down 12%. This stock's down 12, almost 13% in the last week. So I want to add a little bit to it. Obviously, we're up 39% for the last 3 months. We are up 34% on the position. So we are going to be averaging up today. But I want to add a little bit to it. This one's been paying really nice. We're going to add 0.86 shares with today's purchase. And we're going to increase that income just a little bit, right? So last time BITO, let's take a look at it, paid us $13.05. Before that, $5.94. Would be nice to get this thing to 20 or $30 a month, especially going into the crypto bull run. And then on the same note, I want to add to CONY right here. We are up on this position as well. For the last week, we're down 5.2% because Bitcoin has fallen. But Bitcoin's still holding around that $63,000 mark. So I want to add a little bit to this, up 11.53%. We have 2.87% of the portfolio in this. And of course, we're going to do 25 bucks. So that gives us basically a share, 0.95 shares. And right there, we just invested 150 bucks into the market today. And we increased our dividend income. We increased our position size. And we threw a little bit more power at the account. So that's where we're sitting right now. These are some of the big winners. MVDY, obviously. Glad to see VYM come in. I want QQQY to be a massive position here too. And VTI, the overall stock market, we have about 8% of the portfolio in there, or 1,700 bucks. This one's up about 20%, so that's nice to see as well. This one's absolutely just been ripping. So for the last month, up 4%. Last 3 months, about 8%, and then the last year it's up 31%. So this is why we have some money in the overall stock market. We want to have a little bit of growth, and you can see SCHD and VTI are holding some nice growth gains. So that's what we're doing. We're increasing our income, and then obviously we have a little bit of option selling here too. We have the Mara puts. They're down to 4 cents. We're up 69% on this option. Total return $36, and we got paid $52 for that. So I'm just going to keep letting theta decay that away. And then I do have some TSLL 400 shares. I'm trying to get an open position. I'm just leaving a high bid out there. If hopefully Tesla rallies a little bit, and then this will fill. If not, no worries, just leaving it there. I'm just holding the shares for now. So $17,278. That's where we're sitting right now. Not too bad for the month. Pretty much flat. And let's jump into the spreadsheet and let's take a look at the numbers. So we had a couple of paychecks come in. Obviously, we saw VYM come in at $2.65. That's the biggest, our first addition in terms of dividends for VYM. So it's good to see that set us a base there, and we'll see how much we get paid. I think we got paid a little bit from VYM. No, we didn't. Yeah, so that was our first payment there. We did get some other payments that came in as well. We are now sitting at $283.37. SCHD, I saw that the dividend was declared around 61 cents. So I think we're going to get at least $30 there. So we will break the $300 mark this month. And then VTI, I'm really not expecting a whole lot there. What did we get on it last quarter? $6.42. So we'll probably get around that same $7 mark on VTI. So yeah, it should end up being a pretty sweet month. You can obviously see the growth here in the account when it comes to monthly income, just blowing things out of the water. If we blow through 300 this month, that'd be awesome. Obviously, we have all the quarterly, so it's going to be a little higher, but I love to see the growth. And then some people like to look at the numbers. This is where the dividends have come in, total of $1,575. Would love to get to 3,000 by the end of the year. I think it's definitely possible, and we're going to push for it. But yeah, these are the big ones. TSLY obviously is a big one. MVDY, CONY, OARK. So the top 4 are all yield max funds. And then we sprinkle in some of the other ones. But we are going to see some SHD. It's slowly going to start building there, and some of these other ones as well, especially like IWMY. We're going to build that position out. And BITO, we're going to build that position out as well. So as we build those, you'll see them come up the ladder a little bit more. But as for right now, the yield max funds have been the ones that are kicking it and holding the account up. So that's where we're sitting. We're breaking 300 this month. It's going to be a record-breaking month. Super stoked about it, and I love seeing the dividends increase from 204 to 193 to 283. Last March of last year, we were at $8.87 in this account. So you can see the growth that's happening here, and it's cool to watch the growth happen on a month-to-month basis, right? Even MVDY from $16 to $77, OARK from $11 to $17. Some of them obviously go down, some of them go up, but for the most part, a lot of our monthlies just continue to build, right? BITO from 594 to 1305, even stuff like PSEC from 250 to 280. We're just slowly building it out. We're slowly adding to it, even if it's something like Stag that's only 2, 3, 4, 8 cents at a time. We're just slowly building out that dividends, right? So the snowball's getting bigger. And when I add 100 or 150 a week, and then my assets add another 300 a month, it starts getting really powerful. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're adding to the account. That is the goal. 250 a month, every single month is the floor we are trying to set for 2024, and we will push onward and upward from there. Thank you, as always, everybody, for tuning in, watching the journey, and watching the snowball get bigger and bigger. Don't forget to drop a like and we'll catch you next week. Happy investing.